Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 5 of our Dracula's Revenge run as Wallachia, where today I might, ease off on the expansion a little bit. We're looking like we're in a bit of danger right now if we push a little too far, so let's change up the tactic for now. And we're probably gonna chill out for at least a few years here, hopefully so we can, well, decrease this massive amount of aggressive expansion against us. We can very easily fix that if we swap this guy to an improved relations, which I think I will do, actually. That'll help us out pretty tremendously. I'll also move the army back home, and we can put down this Crimea fort, because I think what we did last time was we took care of some rebels, and I think we grabbed this land last time as well, which is what led us to have all this massive aggressive expansion, as well as in Trebizond down here, but I don't think we had to deal with anything down there. Lose prestige for a bit of loyalty. I'm not really in the mood to do that. Or I can lose 33 admin, and the boyars are upset. Okay, yeah, prestige definitely. In this instance, I would much prefer to keep my power points, because I apparently need to core something in here. Yep. Need to core Crimea properly, make it a good old state, give myself a little bit more of that income in here, and drop that autonomy down. I also get to give myself a new government reform, which is quite nice. Don't know which one I want, though. I have many cultures, many cultures. And I think I'm only going to get more cultures as time goes on, so yeah, maybe I should get maximum cultures increase. That's usually the better one to go with, because I'm going to have multiple cultures around here. I start off with Romanian, which is all good and fine, it's just over here. But then, we might find ourselves with a pretty good, decent portion of Turkish, maybe some Greek, maybe some of the South Slavic ones as well. Like Bulgarian, Serbian. I don't know. It really depends, but I don't think Romania gives us a culture union of the... What are these? The Carpathian ones? Carpathian cultures, I believe? Yes, okay. I don't think that makes us into a union of Carpathian cultures, because it's not like an empire type thing. So, yeah, that's not how that happens. Not at all. What should we do here today? Do I have Patriarch Authority? I do not, so I'm just going to get the free legitimacy, I guess. Decrease whatever unrest still exists. I can lose prestige, or my heir's claim strength goes down, which is, it's already not very good. And that's worth legitimacy pretty directly, so I think I'm going to take more prestige, however unfortunate that is. The future of my legitimacy kind of rides on that, so we're gonna chill out for a second. There's also a pretty decent chance that once Muscovy forms Russia, they might become hostile to the Ottomans automatically, which kind of would make sense. Because I think I've seen that in almost every single game. The Ottomans and Russia just start going at each other almost every single game, so hopefully that's what happens here today as well. Hopefully. I could get some more advisors. That might not be a bad idea. I'm gonna wait for these things until I have what I need here. Instead, I'm going to get this guy and this guy. I don't need to go to war anytime soon, so I'm gonna chillax, spend my money on advisors, and maybe buildings, depending on how much I'm willing to spend. There's about one good prospect there, two good or decent prospects there. Bessarabia is not the greatest, but it's okay. Over here I could get a good 2 or 3, maybe even 4 buildings in there, which would be quite nice. I mean, are these ones worth anything? Bessarabia? Yeah, definitely. This one's my capital, so yeah. Okay, yeah, it's probably worth it. It's either this or I wait until manufactories to take this, so... I mean, we could do either. We could do either of them. By the time you have manufactories, though, usually you can afford manufactories, so I don't know. We'll see. I really do need to found Bucharest at some point, but it doesn't matter very much because the whole you know, Conquer Transylvania thing can't be finished either. Ooh, you're joking. Hunting accident? He's 27. And we're having a hunting accident. Oh my god. God damn it. That sucks. He was pretty good too. A 335 above average? That's depressing. Just please don't give me something worse. Or don't give me something below average at least, please. I'll beg, if that's what you want, game, please, just don't do this to me. That would be fantastic. Okay, as for my aggressive expansion, let's check out who would be my ally. Georgia, which might not be the worst thing ever, I guess. I do want to invade Semsky at some point. I don't think people would be that upset if I did that. Right? Probably not. I'll just get the claim anyway, just in case. Innovativeness, I am building up a little bit of that, so maybe that would be a fine idea, but the only problem is that prestige. I keep drowning myself further and further down into the negatives of prestige. I think I'll just take the unrest. I don't want to lose innovativeness, but I'll just take the unrest. It's in Moldavia, right? And no one cares? No one actually cares. Okay, cool. Oh, it also looks like Bohemia doesn't have someone. And I don't have someone either. How old is my dude? 52? Oh, you might not even have an heir. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big old problem. A really big uh-oh there. I better get an heir, or else I'll be rather upset. Succession war between Muscovy and Bohemia? Neither of those would be favorable in this situation. Neither one of them. So I'm gonna say, please, please do not do this to me. Music also seems kind of quiet today. Wondering if that's just my headset. Oh, that's not what I want to do at all. There we go. Should I build at least one cannon? Probably. Now that I think of it. What tech are we at, actually? When do cannons come into play? Tech 7. So it's only worth getting one of them at most. Usually, at least. Anything more than that, you're kind of wasting your money. Unless you can afford it, but this is good for the level 1 siege on everything. So I might as well do it. Yeah, really wish the prestige didn't go that negative. Really wish I didn't lose my heir there. A lot of things I wish for. Did I just form a personal union with Bohemia? Whoa, that's weird. Huh. I don't know if that's a blessing or if it just ruined this run. But I had the feeling it might have just ruined this run. Well, let's see what I can do here. This is unique, at least. Let's see what we can figure out in this time we have. So, there's a succession war between me and Austria. Our numbers are, you know, we have our numbers in our favor. And we're fighting Naples, who's kind of dead. Hungary, who's very small. Baden, Augsburg, who are OPMs, and then Austria's carrying the whole party. Yeah, what do I do here? And funnily enough, I still don't have an heir, so don't know what happens when my guy dies, but I definitely do need something here. Yeah, my prestige hurts too much, and the relative power is just kind of overwhelming. We can check it out here, actually. Alright, not military, but I'm looking for... Can I just... thought there was a development something there. No, there isn't. Should be somewhere over here. Economy? Trade, relations? Something's in here, I'm sure. No? Province development. No, not really. That's not really what I'm looking for. But I know that Bohemia's development is higher than mine. Okay, let's wait until the Austrians get here. This might be really successful if we manage to pull it off right. What I need is Bohemia to sort of, you know, settle down for a second there. I just got my my force limit increased a little bit, I think, so... At least I think so. Maybe. And Bohemia will defend themselves, which is important. Yeah, they need to take Praha over here for them to be successful in this war. There's a potential that we could fix this whole thing. Pretty good potential, I'm not too worried about it. If I grab myself Tech 9, that would be a huge advantage. Massive advantage. So let's try and hold out for a little while, scare them off the borders, and wait till help arrives from Muscovy. Yeah, my prestige is so absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. That even if my power was the same as theirs, they would still hate me. Well, I mean, they do still hate me, actually. We know this already. But, we can decrease Liberty Desire at 2.3 ducats a month. Oh, baby, that's a lot. That's really bad. It's a lot of money. I don't make that much money. I don't make that much at all. Bohemia is much, much stronger than I am. Which is not good in this case. Well, it is good in the case that they will defend themselves. That's good. That's solid stuff. In fact, they're beating Austria almost single-handedly, which is kind of impressive. In fact, they kind of are, which is really impressive. Okay, yeah, so Bohemia just carried this entire fight. As for how to keep them loyal, that's a really, really tough one. I don't know if we can, really. I feel like, first of all, we have to get our prestige up. That's a 100% thing. Next, we would have to decrease their army size. It depends on their force limit. They might have... I think they would have lost force limit as well, so after this war they'll decrease. They should at least decrease their army size. There really should be a subjects thing here. No, actually the force limit is 25. So, yeah. That's great. Okay. Okay. That means I need Bohemia to tank this war and take a lot of damage. But after that, what happens here? What do we do after this? Good question. I could take some more of this land over here. The Ottomans wouldn't be that upset if I take Hungary's land, and taking Hungary's land makes me much stronger. Unfortunately, it looks like Austria called in another member. Brandenburg wasn't there before, so that's new. Brandenburg's also very tiny and it's done like nothing, so that's not really that concerning. But yeah, if I take Hungary's land, I might be a little bit stronger, and potentially just strong enough that it'll do something for Bohemia. Other than that, I mean, there's support loyalists, there's like pay off debt, there's dev their land. There's a few things we can do, but not too many things that, you know, that's affordable to do, or is sustainable to do. But we'll figure out what we have here. Let me go and put conflict on the Caribbean. Some good old battle music for the opportunity. Something a little adventurous for now. Okay. National tax and the boyars are happy, or monthly autonomy and the burghers are happy. I'm gonna get the burghers to be happy, I think. Trade efficiency increase, which is nice. I do make a good amount from trade. Yeah, everything's so expensive. Reinforcements are expensive, my forts are expensive, everything's expensive. I don't have any... Yeah, nothing particular in here. I will take that. That'll give me a bit more cash. Red Ruthenia, I probably should do the same with. In fact, I definitely will. I'm going to need to increase my stated development, which will increase my economy slightly. Give me a bit more power over Bohemia, who probably has everything stated, so... What's next? We have, yeah, Northern Transylvania. Nothing needs to be cored here, apparently. Because I'm at war with Hungary. Right. That makes sense. That is reasonable. Okay. Relative power 134. Yeah, that does that. That does do that. If worst comes to worst, I suppose we'd fight an independence war and then beat them back down and tell them no, stop that. But I really don't want to do that. Really don't want to. The war's going fine so far. Bohemia is defending itself, well, more or less. Okay, give me Vienne, please. No, okay. Yeah, this is a problem. You know what's also a problem? The fact that I see a lot of Austrians here, and I'm not really a fan of that. That's quite a few more Austrians than I would have preferred to see here. I'm wondering if I can scare them off a little bit. No, I cannot. Let's... Maybe I... Will Brandenburg get the crossing penalty? They will not. That's 20. That's still like 27,000 men. Over here, this would be 26,000. Muscovy's like dipping. They're heading out. Oh, now it's everything. I cannot fight everything there. I'm gonna have to abandon the siege. I'll fight some of the stack over here. Oh, wait, what? You guys are that strong, really? I didn't have to abandon the siege? Well, could have fooled me, goddamn. I really thought that's like, oh, that's over. Siege cannot be fixed. Yes, good, please, lose divisions, lose strength. That's good. Very important. Please, keep losing strength and divisions. It's important to me that you start to fail, Bohemia, because I need you loyal. I need you very, very loyal. I also need these things. I'm the only one on Tech 9, so I should be absolutely clapping some enemies right now. Let me go and find some, actually. Oh, Hungary would be okay with being let out of this. Okay, sure. How about we temporarily get rid of this? You get a -3, but my shock is carrying super hard. 25th? Should be over by then. No, it's not. Okay. Well, Muscovy's coming in to help. There it is. Okay, that's fine. Yes, right. Hungary wants to be left out. So if I do this, people are upset, but not that upset. Like, they're kind of upset at it. But I do need more land, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I need more things so I can keep Bohemia very, very loyal. So being stronger is kind of important. See, there you go. We increased our size. They're a little bit, you know, kinder towards us. I'll increase the VAT. Start with that at least. What else can I do here? So now their value is 121%. Of me. And it looks like the higher prestige I have, the more I can decrease this. So 1, I need to do this. 2, I need to get a bunch of prestige out of this war. I mean like a ton of prestige out of this war. any way that I can. Naples does have men, so I should piece them out, I think. And just in time to keep the spy network in there. Very good. And you're taking this thing I'm trying to core, aren't you? Nope, already had that. Never mind. Forgot this little thing I had. Okay, so how angry is everyone? They're okay. They're relatively alright. I mean, everyone's angry, obviously, but not too angry at least, which is good. And it looks like Hungary is gonna get eaten up by Serbia. That's gonna be the end of them. I also have one too many guys here. In fact, I don't need an admiral at all. I've just been wasting points, which is a shame. I'll grab those as well. I don't think that does much in terms of size or anything, but... we still have the size advantage, which is nice. Oh, right, and the Ottomans, they still like me? Good. Okay. Very necessary. Once we take Vienna, I think I should be able to do anything I want with Austria. Which mainly just means, you know, take a bunch of prestige off of them, hopefully. I want to take more than the 29 prestige off of this, so I might need more battles. I might also maybe need to send someone up over into here to give me one of my leaders and send them back over. There we go. Please don't take that. There we go. Okay, beautiful. We now have Vienna. And you would accept anything. Well, coincidentally, I want to take... I don't even care about money that much. Honestly, what I need is I need prestige out of you. Now, I can get prestige out of a couple different ways. But it's kind of directly linked... yeah, like, rivalry I could get rid of, maybe? Like, each alliance, each one of these things is only worth, like, 1. So I'm guessing each, like, 10 war score is worth, like, 1 prestige, kind of. Except for certain things, where war reps is 2. Steer trade is 4, despite being 60, you know, things like that. Give up claims in my country? Oh, that's worth a little more, okay. I don't really want to fight this war for too long. It's a bit too costly for me. So I'm going to demand a bit of prestige out of it, and a bit of money, and that's really all I can do. I think, unless I can get someone out of it, like, first. Yeah, I can get you out of it, actually. Or reps for a bit of prestige. No alliance or anything, but I can do this. Which is fine. Please don't take that in these 10 days. God damn it. Actually, that's not worth very much anyway. It's actually almost nothing. Never mind, that doesn't really matter. I can have them revoke an imperial reform? Oh my god, that is a disgusting thing. I didn't know that was allowed. Okay. Well, let me get rid of some of your alliances again. So yeah, that's war reps. That's 1 alliance. I want the Naples one as well. I want the... no, not the Brandenburg one. Maybe this one. Maybe just a bit of cash. I'm pretty much fine. I'll leave. Oh, and there's actually the end of today's episode. Well, interesting stuff we have to do to try and make Bohemia loyal. First of all, let me try and rival Poland. Start off with, I can rival the Ottomans, but I will not do that. That's a very bad idea. And I don't want to rival Akkoyonlu either. Naples, maybe? I don't do much with Naples, so, I mean... It's Poland, there's Lithuania, Austria, technically I could, but they're still kind of friendly towards me. So despite the fact I kind of, you know, sniped out an entire personal union from them, they're still kind of okay with me, which is good. So maybe I can pick someone arbitrary like... Venice or something? Yeah, I guess I could, like, hate Venice. Sure. Someone that isn't entirely too important to me. I don't know if we'll get enemy of enemies. Probably not. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Mothball the forts. I can get myself new infantry, which is nice. I can do pretty much nothing else, but I do have this new, neat personal union with Bohemia that may or may not break really quickly. It all depends on if I can get an heir soon or not. It's kind of important that I do. If I don't, that's kind of an issue. Hopefully. What I can get here is nothing too important. I kind of forgot we're still in the Age of Discovery, huh? Right. How about I go with... Oh, right, war taxes. Duh, I should have done that. That's true. Definitely should have done that. Instead, I'll go with, like, adaptive terrain. I mean, there's not much I can do here. I'll just do something random. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure what to do here about Bohemia, but, we're able to fix some of it at least, which is important. And I may want to go with the Diplo Rep guy if I can. Probably. And a Prestige guy if we have one, but we don't. Bit of a shame. Okay. Let's go with Reinforced Speed. I'm curious as to see how this whole thing will go down. I think we might be able to have this stable union with Bohemia if we put enough effort into it, actually. I think this is achievable, and I don't think we have to give up anything too important for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys reinforce for like one last time. Or I can get everyone to love me. I do like that opinion. I very much like that opinion. Okay, you guys don't need to reinforce anymore. I'll bring that down. I can also support loyalists, but that's only really important if I give Bohemia a little more, or decrease their liberty desire just a little bit more. So let me do this. Maybe even one over. That'd be good. An heir to the throne. He is exactly average, actually, which is pretty good. Okay. That's not so bad at all. So what's my my army sizes? Okay. Actually, I can do this. Just so I can, you know, get these guys back into fighting shape. Well, close enough at least. To the point where Bohemia is only at 84, because their strength to me is not fantastic, but my prestige is garbage. So, if we improve the prestige, we get our way into Bohemia's heart, which is wonderful. For now, though, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time here, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to the following March patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quagersol, Rising Runner, and DLNM. In the $5 tier, we have Odie, and in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for helping out the channel. It means a lot to me, and as always, I can't possibly thank you enough.